I Know What You Did Last Summer, the new one. This is a legacy sequel. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here today. This one is directed by Jennifer Kaytin Robinson. This is the director that brought you the film Do Revenge that came out on Netflix a few years ago. A movie that I enjoyed. I thought it was pretty good. And this one, like I said, this is a legacy sequel to the 1997 film with the same name. Well, let's just talk about this. When 5 friends inadvertently cause a deadly car accident, they cover up their involvement and make a pact to keep it a secret rather than face the consequences. A year later, their past comes back to haunt them, and they're forced to confront a horrifying truth. Someone knows what they did last summer and is hell-bent on revenge. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I love the original I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think it's a really, really fun little slasher. It's definitely not as classic as like Scream, but it's still a lot of fun. And I'm one of those few people. I actually really enjoy I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. It's stupid. It's definitely more campier than the first film, but I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy it enough for what it is, but we don't acknowledge I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. We don't acknowledge that movie. But going into this one, I was kind of excited. Maybe it kind of felt like the spark hasn't really been off. Like the spark is still ignited. It's like, because we had Scream 5 and 6 not too long ago, and those were great movies. And it's like, we'll see. Maybe we might actually have another good legacy horror slasher film on our hands. And walking out of this one, wow. I'm not necessarily angry at this movie. I'm really disappointed because there was a lot of potential here to try something cool, but they really went nowhere with this movie. First off, let's begin with a few positives. First off, I will say the camera work and the way the film is shot, the cinematography, pretty good, honestly. Some good cinematography. And I liked a lot of the color grading. It's pretty neat. Like the color grading is pretty neat. Like, I will say that for sure. It's a well-shot film, and I like the color grading for sure. There are a couple of decent performances, mainly from a couple of our lead girls, and also Jonah Hauer King is also in this as well. You guys might remember him as Prince Eric from the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, which I'm one of those few people. I really enjoy that movie. So, and like I said, there is some decent performances, and it was also nice to see Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. again, the legacy characters from the first 2 films. It was nice to see them. And there are a couple of good kills. We've seen a lot of these kills before, but a couple of them are pretty cool, and we got some nice gore effects there. That's really about it with the positives, because, oh my god, dude, where do I begin? First of all, the characters are very uninteresting, and they're very, like, wooden characters. I really did not care about any of these characters. Like, a lot of the character tropes that you see in this version are the same character tropes that we got in the original film, and honestly just done more poorly. What was going on here with the writing department? Which, speaking of which, this script was terrible. Like, the writing in this movie was just so bad. Like, a lot of the dialogue is just so freaking terrible and pretty cringeworthy at points. Like, and I don't know what it was with some of the acting in this movie. Not against these actors at all, because they are doing their best and they're basically doing their job. But I just feel like with some of the acting in this film, it's just how they were directed to do it. It's like, okay, like, do it like this. Okay, now do it like this. And I don't know where you're going with this. Like I said, the writing for this film is terrible. The script is terrible. The acting is not very good. This movie clocks in at about 2 hours, and it moves at a snail's pace, dude. Like, this movie is so freaking slow. Like, here's the bad thing about these kinds of movies, like, with really bad pacing, where it's like, you check the clock, and it's like, you feel like you've been sitting there for 2 hours, then you check the clock, and it's like, you've been there for 1 hour. It's like, I'm done. Like, wrap it up already here. Like, man, dude, it was so freaking slow. But my biggest issue with this movie, the biggest issue I have with this iteration of I Know What You Did Last Summer, this third act. This freaking third act and the reveals, the identities, and the motivations of the killer. Oh my god. That was garbage. The way that they just accomplished that is so freaking terrible. Like, I will give it this, though. I didn't see the reveals coming. Like, there were some where I was like, what if it's this guy? What if it's this guy? They try to do something with it, which is kind of cool. They try to flip the script on it, which is cool. But with how they reveal things and how they reveal the killer, just honestly made no sense to me. Like, and the motivation was terrible. Like, now look, this is not like as bad of a reveal as like Fear Street Prom Queen or something like that, where like the reveal was just completely obvious from the very beginning, and then it just comes off, like it shows it to you, and it just makes no sense. This one is just like, oh my god, like this was exactly the route I did not want them to go down, and they actually did it. I don't know what they were going for. And I know some people have really enjoyed this film, and I feel like I'm kind of on an island here of people that really do not like this movie. I know I saw it with my best friend, and he absolutely loved it. For me, no, dude, just stick with watching the original, because you'll pretty much kind of get the same kind of slasher film, but you'll have a lot more fun. I forgot to mention, I said there were a couple of cool kills. Most of the kills in this movie are cutaway. Like, yeah, there's a couple of times where they'll actually like keep the camera still for a couple minutes and actually show you the kills. But for the most part, the kills are cutaway. You barely even see any of the kills. Oh man, dude, this was just a really frustrating movie for me to sit through. Like I said, there are a couple of decent performances. It was nice to see Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt again. It's a well-shot film, and there are a couple of cool kills. But everything else about this iteration of I Know What You Did Last Summer just comes off like a complete cash grab to me. I'm going to give I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025 a D+. I know that might disappoint some of you, but honestly, this is just how I feel. I know some people might really enjoy this movie. I know there are some people out there that do. And you know what? I'm happy for you. Just for someone that actually really enjoys the first two films and actually wanted a cool new updated version of I Know What You Did Last Summer, I expected way more than this. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of this iteration of I Know What You Did Last Summer. And did you prefer this one, or did you prefer the original? Let me know all of that and then some down in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button down below, that notification bell right next to it so you never miss a post. Hit that thumbs up and share this video. You guys know what to do. Anyways, guys, that's it for me today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.